Yo, give people a couple minutes to get in here. This can be a very serious conversation in today's video. Today's a very serious video. This is emergency live stream, 2 a.m. March 22nd, 2025. It's very serious. This is a very, very serious live stream I'm doing right now. This is no jokes. This isn't to ignorant Dan. Just, no back and forth bullshit. It's very serious. We give it a couple more minutes. Let some people get in here. And then I have a public speech to give. It's very serious, people. I'm just done, dude. I'm just so fucking done right now. Done. It's a very important speech. It's history. You should screen record right now if you're watching this live stream. You should record this, man. Everybody watching this should record this right now while you have a chance. YouTube might take this down. I've just had enough, man. I'm ready to just give this public speech, man. I've had enough, so it's time. It's time for this announcement. It's gonna be very fun. Where's my remote, man? There it is. God damn, bro. Women's hoops on SportsCenter? Come on, man. Should put that SEC show back on. Little recap action. We ready for the knowledge you're gonna drop? Vegas don't want to see no one. Yeah, it's pretty much the topic, man. I'm pretty much done, bro. I just, you know what? I just came to a conclusion, tonight that, I'm good, bro. I don't have to bicker with you guys in the comments. I'm good on that. I moving forward, this is us versus them, and I'm so done. I've never been this enlightened to fuck over this industry. I'm gonna fuck this up, man. I'm gonna fuck this industry up. This is gonna be very, very entertaining. I will get shut down. There's no doubt about it, but I'm coming for blood now. I'm just pissed, man. I'm just fucking pissed. This is some rigged, fucking money-driven, dirty industry, and I'm gonna fuck it up, bro. For real. That's just the new agenda, bro. You know what? Fuck it. I don't even care. I'm not gonna say another negative thing ever on this channel ever again, bro. I literally love everybody. Everybody that, if I said anything negative to anybody, I take it all back, bro, because that's just distracting. It's fucking this rigged ass industry that's fucking everything up. You see the commercials. I was enlightened tonight. Every commercial is like, do a parlay, boost your parlay, or like sign up for DraftKings and do like everything is oriented to fuck over 99% of people. And then it's like, dude, this needs to be exposed, man. This corruption. I mean, I know how to do it. So I'm going to do it. I'm going to do everything public. I'm going to bring back bankroll builders. We're going to do some bankroll builders publicly. We're going to take a lot of fucking money from the sports books for the whole rest of the tournament. So I'm going to fucking crack down. I'll be doing public videos and stuff. And so here's what I want to do. Here's what I want to do to start the video. Do I want to share the screen with you guys yet? Because I want to bring up the bracket, and I want to show you a visual and kind of tell you what's going on, because it's just so clear. It's very crazy. Let me run through a couple comments quick, and then I think we'll just get after it. I mean, it's 2 a.m. Nobody knew I was going live tonight, so I don't expect fucking hundreds of people in here tonight. You know what I mean? Joshua says, you think McNeese State can pull off another upset leaning that way? Yeah, absolutely they can. Yep, they got Purdue, right? I put out my prediction video for Saturday, so if you guys are looking for a specific opinion, you can definitely check that video out. I give my prediction on every game, but let me just quadruple check that for you. Pull this up on my phone. McNeese and Purdue, I'm 99% sure. Yeah, it's the first game. It's at noon. 6.5 points. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Split your money up, Take the 6.5 and then do the rest on the money line. Use a little bit of common sense. Yeah, there's definitely a girl saying that about 2 hours ago. I mean, that's straight facts. Keep your head up. Oh, my head's up, man. My head's up. Look, when you guys see me in my calm mode, that's when you know shit's going down, because when I'm just in the normal, little over the top, a little too arrogant type shit. When I'm in that mindset, you know, it's just like a run of the mill average day. When I come on here and it's 2 a.m. and I say, listen the fuck up and record this. Yeah. Oh, my head's up, man. My head's up, but it's like I'm ready to duck, man. I feel like I'm about to get shot at for what I'm about to fucking expose, dude. That's how I feel right now. And you know what? It took a long fucking time to get this YouTube channel to 11,000 people. About to be 12,000. What are we at, 11.7K? Yeah, they gave the wrong person an audience. I'm coming for blood, bro. Fuck this shit, bro. This is rigged, and you know, whether the people in the I think I recognize some names, but whether you guys are on my premium or not, man, just the way this industry is fucking over the common Joe, it's frustrating me. It's starting to really get under my skin. It's so annoying seeing average people get fucked over by this industry, and I'm gonna try to clean it up the best I can. Yeah, we're gonna talk about it here in just a second. Like literally, like I'll give it another 20 seconds. Ready for the knowledge you're gonna drop? Yeah. Where do you want it done? If it may be taken down, Angel Reese won't ever win a beauty contest, but she still has a nice fat ass. Damn, damn, man. Yeah, I mean, it's hard to disagree. Number one, appreciate that. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. Chattanooga money line. I agree with it. I agree with that completely. Real ones stay up late to get early lines. This is true. This is true. Send Doge on them. Yeah, I'll fucking I'll message Elon tonight. Dave Vicente. About 4 of my top bettors I fuck with a high percentage have 2 losing days in a row. What is going on, rigged? Are you guys familiar with Sean Higgs? Well, I guess I shouldn't name drop just a shit ton of people, right? I have connections. I know everybody in this industry. You guys know I'm a pro on the SoBet platform. I know everybody that's out in Vegas right now. I've been talking to people on the phone. This was the most ridiculous first round of an NCAA March Madness tournament ever. Everything's rigged for money. They want certain names to move on. I think one of the best examples was on Twitter. A guy I follow, you know, when I'm not doing content and I'm not up super late at night uploading the videos for you guys for the next day, when I have a couple of spare minutes and I see that they're live, I often tune into the college experience just for entertainment. They're always drunk, and it's just like one of the few late night live streams where you can hear people talk about college basketball. And one of the guys on that platform put a specific play from that Arkansas and Kansas game that was just blatant, man. They want Calipari versus Rick Pitino, the Italian, you know, matchup up there in Rhode Island. They got it. They got it. They're going to get a lot of money out of it. There's going to be a lot of views, the ad revenue, everything, all that shit, man. It's I've never seen it before. We've seen it with the coaching, DeVries, right, leaving West Virginia for Indiana. His kid more than likely faking the shoulder injury to get another year of NIL money, make another couple $1,000,000. The money has really the money that has come into college athletics is changing everything, man. It's changing coaches, decision making, how these tournaments are run. We've seen multiple teams this year. Eastern Michigan, just one example of many teams that were investigated and caught with point shaving and you know, basically throwing games. You know, these lesser schools that don't exactly have like the ceiling of making the tournament, but they're like, you know what, fuck it, like we're a big favorite today. If everybody in the locker room like bets the money line to the other team for like a good amount of money and we throw the game, you know, that's a huge chunk of money. Like people are trying to, it's getting bad out here, man. It's getting so bad out here. But you know, this comment by Dave, man, That's insane. And I agree completely. You know, the people I've talked to in the industry, like the heaviest hitters, man, like people that honestly, yes, I know some people take it super serious, but like when I come on my YouTube videos and I'm like, I'm the best ever. All I do is win. Like I'm not like totally kidding because my numbers are like pretty good, but yeah, I'm kidding. But I know some people in the industry that can really make a statement that they are, argue like if there was a competition, like people I would not want to try against. And they're down right now. They're down. Oklahoma tonight in the points. I mean, really? The end of that UConn game? Are we fucking kidding? Xavier getting that win and then being non-competitive against Illinois. All the big favorites pretty much covering with ease, just non-competitive blowouts. I mean, this is it's just this has never been seen before. It's crazy. Do you agree A&M will struggle to defend the bigs? They may even get outplayed 1-3 as well. I don't agree with that. Actually, I like Texas A&M. When's the last time there was no double-digit dog that won? At least one. You'll normally always see one huge upset in March. Yeah, well, here's the other thing. It's not necessarily, and that is true, and that's a good comment. It's not necessarily like if there is the upset, but there's always so many games that are close, right? They're competitive. So, whether the 15 beats the 2, whether a 1 seed goes down, whether, a 3 seed gets beaten by a 14, at least those games do come down to the wire. And it's like if the team escapes, they escape and there's no upset. But you see competitive basketball. Did you guys see competitive basketball? I mean, yeah, there's some outlier games. There's some outliers. What is there? I mean, man, there's 32 games, 4, 5. We're like, whoa, that was like not what I expected. Like McNeese over Clemson. Is McNeese over Clemson the surprise of the week? I mean, it's bland. It's not entertaining. It's hard to be interested. Like I've said in multiple videos, this second round was what I was eyeballing from the start. I had some fear that what just played out over the last 2 days was gonna play out over the last 2 days. I didn't want to say that publicly. It's, sounds super stupid and, discourage people from being interested. But I was looking at the board. I'm like, well, I did say it. I did mention it in one of my videos because somebody brought up last year I put 1 unit on every underdog money line the entire duration of the tournament, and it made a profit. It usually does every year. And somebody actually asked about that. They're like, hey, I've been following you a long time. Are you going to do that thing again where you take all the underdogs? It seemed to make money last year. And I said no. And this is exactly why. This is boring. This is bland. There's teams in the tournament that shouldn't be in. It's fucking insane, man. It's fucking insane. So, Dan, how tall are you? 6'3". You look 6'3" or 5'8". I'm about 5'9", 5'8", I guess, if you want to say. If you look at a driver's license, a little bit taller, but yeah, average height, I guess, a little bit below average height. NIL killed college sports. Yeah, I don't even think that sums it up, man. It sucks. It's sad. It's not even the NIL. It's the transfer portal. It's these coaches just trying to get every last dollar they can. They don't want to invest. Nobody wants to invest anymore, right? So the players, they don't want to, say, I like this school because I like the campus and I like this business program that interests me for academics. I like the coaching staff, and I'm going to commit to this town and this university for my 4 years of college. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to commit. I'm going to sign a piece of paper. This is the university I'd like to commit to. That's just gone, man. It's just who's got the next dollar. And if you think you can get money, maybe you fake injuries just to, not get hurt. It's insane. It's worse than the professional sports. college athletics has become more money driven and incentivized by the dollar than the pros. It's out of control. Been a ton of chalk games so far. Ready for some real upsets? Yeah, we're just talking about that. It's fucking insane. Oh boy. Guess who's in the chat? So many 25 to 30 point games. These smaller schools have no chance. Well, they did. They did. I talked about this in multiple videos, how I had some teams coming into the tournament that I had circled that I would take on the money line outright as long as they got the right matchup. UNCW, Bryant, and I did like Akron as well, and they just got the wrong teams. And that was, as soon as I saw the bracket, it just didn't look good. Shout out Jesse Schul. Maybe you guys see this guy over on Wager Talk. Jesse Schul is definitely somebody. Look, I mean, I talk my shit. I'm a little arrogant, but I can definitely endorse Jesse Schul. He does a lot of stuff on the YouTube space, and anytime you see him give an opinion, I would definitely, consider what he's saying for sure. And I don't kiss ass to fucking anybody, so saying that is it is the truth. What are we exposing? I got something to expose. Gambling is hard. Yeah, Jesse. I mean, your age group is, you guys have been through the ringer for sure. Yeah, I don't want to say too much. I don't want to say too much. I'm gonna here in a couple minutes. You'll be safe. I'll keep Wager Talk out of it. But yeah, interesting. But yeah, shout out to Jesse Schul, one of the better guys on Wager Talk. Just an authentic guy that does have the long-term numbers to where it doesn't matter what the fuck you think of the guy. Long-term numbers are long-term. Jesse Schul's numbers long-term. I mean, I don't know. It's not a whole lot you can say, You just got to kind of take it with a grain of salt. In the last regular season game, Tennessee went 8 of 23 on free throws. Didn't cover against South Carolina at home. Yeah, I don't even fucking remember that, man. My brain's, I mean, the last few days have been so crazy just doing videos and fucking keeping up with numbers and watching multiple TVs that are split into a quadrant of 4 at the same time. Like, I just don't even remember that, but sounds interesting. Prime example, UNC getting in the tournament. West Virginia had every right to get in, and that's from a Virginia Tech fan. Well, you guys know I went to West Virginia University. We were 2 in the country when I was a student. I rushed the court against Kansas. I rushed the court against Baylor. I was part of them, when it was Press Virginia, Bob Huggins, and not quite the peak Bob Huggins era, but very familiar with the Big 12. And, the reason was because Tucker DeVries had a shoulder injury, but it was an injury he had dating back to November. Most of the damage they did all through conference play was without him. So that was ridiculous. West Virginia was not even a bubble team. I mean, they're not even a bubble team, right? Not even close, like not even in the conversation of maybe or maybe not making the tournament, like a solid 8 or a 9 seed. So fucking insane, dude, that West Virginia got hosed that bad. If you guys really want to do a deep dive on West Virginia, the coaching situation, basically what happened was back in the early season, there was a kind of a kickoff tournament in the Bahamas in Atlantis, I believe, and Indiana was part of that. So the consensus online is Indiana on that Bahamas trip basically told, DeVries, dude, we want you as our next coach. We're going to give you a shit ton of money. Your kid's a great ball player. Sandbag him, tell him to just hold his shoulder and sit out the rest of the games, give him an extra year at NIL. We'll take both of you guys in the offseason. So I think he threw that game, that Colorado game. I think he threw the game, to be honest. I think that Colorado game was rigged. I mean, West Virginia was up a bunch, and then they just melted. It was crazy. Jesse says, I've been here 2 minutes, already calling me old. Maybe not old, Jesse. Experienced, man. You know what I'm saying. Respected. How about that? I think you'll accept that one. I think everybody else should as well. Good old Bob Huggins. Yes. Is live betting a better strategy in March Madness? I don't think so. I don't think so. It depends. That's man, it would take me a long time to explain that. And in about another 20 seconds or so, I want to talk about something more important. But yeah, live betting. I mean, it depends. It depends. If you really, really like an upset to happen and you bet a money line and you have significant plus money on that wager and your team is doing great, it looks like it is going to be an upset. What I would consider is live betting the other side when you get the opportunity to lock in profit. That's something I could get behind. But if you're not betting enough money to where that's even like worth it, I mean, obviously not nobody, but not a whole lot of people are betting, thousands. I show you guys the bet slips on the screen sometimes. Back in football season, what was that, a $10,000 wager I showed you guys? So I understand it if you guys aren't betting that heavily to where it's like, well, fuck it. I got my $100 on the money line and hopefully the upset happens. That's fine. Just enjoy it and don't chase your losses and stay disciplined. But if you really are looking for to take it seriously and lock in profit, I would say that makes sense for live betting is to take a big underdog. And if they get off to a good start, I would jump back on the favorite if it gets down to like even money. And that's just locking in guaranteed profit. James, yes, not for all games necessarily, but it's a great strategy. So they're both gone. Yeah, they're both gone out of West Virginia, man. They're off to Indiana. Make a lot of money. And West Virginia, they opened up the pocketbook. They made an offer to him that the University of Iowa could not match. So they wanted him, man. They wanted him. They gave him every resource. They got the NIL. Pat McAfee show obviously is a very, very, good supporter of West Virginia. It's crazy, man. It's fucking crazy how you can bail in 1 year like that. Creighton +5 first half and Duke -10.5. Yeah, not Creighton. Not Creighton. Auburn's a first half team. They've been playing shitty. They got scared in the first round. I'd be very, very scared to bet against Auburn in this next game, in my opinion. I want the chat to know I'm twice as old as Dan, but I can bench press twice as much. Jesse, that I think that's false, man. How many plates are you moving, bro? I move weight in the gym. I did a live from the gym just a few hours ago. Now, I wasn't doing chest. You're going to have to update everybody in the chat, man, what you're moving on the bench. Twice as much? Ain't no way you're doing twice as much, man. Ain't no way. But you do probably have me beat. I tried. I'm into the a little bit on the lighter side reps. I'm not trying to get hurt, so I don't really max out the weight too much. But I was banging 2 plates the other day, so 225, double that. If you can beat that, man, I'm awfully impressed. Creighton might get smoked. Yeah, they're gonna get fucking torched. I mean, what the fuck are we talking? They're gonna get fucking torched, guys. I like Auburn. Thinking Houston money line +7 McNeese, +7 St. Mary. What do you mean? You mean a parlay? Because the Houston money line is past. It's like -225. McNeese +7 would be a spread. St. Mary, yeah. I mean, McNeese and St. Mary's, I can definitely get behind. So you must be thinking just individual bets. Yeah, that makes sense. I mean, if you don't want to lay the points with Houston and you're going to really put a lot of money on it, laying -200, I know that sounds crazy, but if you're going to put like a really, really big amount on it, then I can understand. Houston -5. Yeah. I hate my life. Why do you say that, man? Did you have a tough day? Did you have a tough day, man? Update us in the chat, man. Why do you hate your life? Try to break Derrick Henry's NFL Combine record with 22 reps, 225. I got to 21. It's on YouTube. Okay, yeah, I mean, I do like 2 reps. Like I can barely bench press 2 plates. I can barely get 225. Now I'm only 5'9", about 155 pounds, but yeah, that's insane. 21 reps of 2 plates that's fucking wild, man. You're gonna have to try that again. Have you been trying to like get stronger since? That's brutal. I don't really go for a 1 max rep because I don't trust my spotter. Yeah, for sure. If you're moving, I mean, man, if you're moving 2 plates for 21 reps, your max has got to be pretty significant, man. Pretty significant. I never got past about 240 for 1. Zags +7 or Houston -5. I like Houston, man. If you guys want my prediction on any game, man, I did already post the video here for Saturday games. That video's on the channel. Yeah, I mean, hey, at the end of the day, if you can't decide, you should not be betting, man. If you're going like this, and then you're on YouTube right now and you're listening to Dan's rants, and you're like, fuck, man, this Dan's rants guy, like, he's pretty good. Like, do I trust him? I kind of feel like this. I kind of feel like this. You don't have to bet the game. You don't have to bet the game, man. There's not a gun to your head. There's no law in America. Just watch it. Just watch it, man. You're taller than me? Okay. Okay. You've been training, we'll get past Derrick Henry. Okay. Okay. 5'8", 260. Damn. Yeah, dude. That's moving fucking weight. That's moving fucking weight. Well, you're always grilling steaks, man. You're always grilling steaks. We need more steak videos from Jesse Schul. Jesse, are you still posting on your YouTube channel, man? You still posting on that old YouTube channel you used to have, or is Wager Talk keeping you busy over there? You tailed Arkansas first half points. Nice, nice, nice. Dan's so real. Yeah, man. And you know what? Like, you guys are getting me at 2:30 talking to you like my normal self. Like, this is no normal day. And you guys got to realize, like, in a world where social media is so flooded with fucking people, like, I have to not play a character, because I give you the numbers every day and I'm transparent and I show you everything, but I have to be like a little dramatic to get like some engagement. So hopefully you guys can kind of have a little give and take. Like, all right, let him be a little extra in his videos, but we know he's like a normal guy that just likes sports. Like, it's honestly that simple. Wisconsin money line, don't complicate it. I don't know, man. Wisconsin, 6 games in 9 days. Elevation advantage for BYU. Still like Wisconsin, though. I agree. Should change your name to. I love it. What should I change my name to? Dan So Real. Name the channel that. Jesus, man. St. John's second half. Yeah, it's a great bet. Yeah, I said that actually in the video I already put out for Saturday. I said specifically, I don't think it's a bad look to take a double result bet. Arkansas to win the first half, St. John's to win the game. St. John's is just so strong in those last 5 minutes, man. I use Outlier. People I trust for reassurance. Yeah, if anyone else wants Outlier, I got a link in the description of the video. You guys can get an entire week of it for free. Great software, man. Great software. I'll be doing Outlier videos, doing props with you guys as soon as this college basketball shit wraps up and we jump over to NBA playoffs. I'll do some prop parlays with you guys and all that shit. And then, of course, for MLB as well. So Outlier will be a big part of this channel here moving forward. Not really, Dan. Wager Talk works me too hard. Yeah, I figured, man. I figured you'd be a busy bee over there. I figured. It's kind of funny. You were on the Winner's Circle, and now my channel's about to pass them in terms of subscribers. I mean, when I was commenting when you were on Winner's Circle, I think they had like 10K, right? You guys were at like 9 or 10K over there, and I was at like, what, 800? Maybe 1,000 subscribers. I already blow the doors off that channel with views, but, you know, the subscriber thing, I guess, is a big deal. You know, the views went down, to be honest, Jesse, after you and Ross left the show. It definitely took a hit. It's pretty good now. I mean, they've gotten some more guys on there, but for a while there, it was, man, I mean, still the videos get like 300-400 views. I'm doing like 3-4K. I'm on that Wager Talk level. I'm coming for Wager Talk, Jesse. You better believe it. I'll pass Wager Talk someday. What are the odds on that? Uses Outlier, Dan. Tell him. Yeah, Outlier is so good. It's fire. I usually integrate it into my videos. It's just college basketball shit. I'm not doing props. But as soon as this wraps up and we get back to NBA for NBA playoffs, yeah, I'm going to put together some prop parlays for you guys on a weekly basis, daily basis. We're going to fucking hammer it. BYU got shooters. I ain't stepping in front of them, but I sure can't trust them either. 100%. I feel the same way. I like the length, though, of Wisconsin. I think they can keep it a little bit cooled down. Wisconsin first half, maybe. Nah, you know what? If you like Wisconsin, just go full game. The game's a pick 'em. I think it's going to be one or the other. I think if Wisconsin's locked in and they're playing good, they're going to be able to get across the finish line. So I wouldn't limit it to 1 half. You'd really be upset at yourself if BYU was up 3, 4, 7 points at half and Wisconsin just kind of hung around and stole the game at the end with some threes. So, yeah, just play the full game on that one. 3.5 units, St. John's to the Sweet 16. Need it tomorrow. Tell you what, man. It's in jeopardy. It's in jeopardy. I think Arkansas's live. Houston Elite 8 and Final Four. Yeah, I like that. I like that. It ain't the same since Ross and I left. Yeah, that's what I was just saying. It really isn't. It really isn't. It's just I mean, Sean's great. I love Sean is I love Sean. I talk to Sean a lot, and yeah, but the show it's just not the same, man. Just not the same. Definitely agree with that, man. I mean, shit, I can single-handedly say I used to watch that channel often when it was U3, and now it's like I never watch it ever. Like never, ever, ever, ever. Sometimes I tune into Sean's personal channel, but I don't really listen to the Winner's Circle anymore. I feel like the people on there are just kind of, I don't know, man. You would know them better than me, but I just doesn't do it for me. I'd go like if there was a competition that I could enter something versus those people, like I'd put big money down tonight. Based on stats, Michigan +3 looks nice. Everyone on A&M. Yeah, but everyone's been cashing, man. It's just one of these tournaments. It's just sports now. It's just fucking sports now. I lost money today on some wagers just because I was trying to be fucking sharp like a dumb fuck. Colorado State. Drake. Guess who took Missouri and Memphis? Me. Guess who lost both games? Me. So, nah, man. Don't try to be sharp. Don't try to be sharp. Everybody in the world has access to YouTube. Anybody right now can hop on the internet and listen to Dan's rants, get my opinion, get Jesse's opinion on Wager Talk, listen to the other people on Wager Talk, measure opinions against each other, kind of go with a consensus, look up some stats that maybe back the side they were originally thinking and go with the wager. So it makes sense that everybody would land on a side. I like A&M. It's public as shit. Maybe you're right. Maybe one of the many, many games will finally cash for the sharp side. But at this point, like the angle of just trying to go against everybody, it just doesn't work anymore. It really doesn't. The most obvious square public, just gross bets are somehow cashing. Somehow. It's beyond my comprehension, but that's just where we're at with the industry. Creighton is the biggest public dog. But so is Colorado State. Colorado State was a favorite, so a little bit different. Creighton being a public dog, especially at +9, though, I think is a much, much stronger angle to bet against Creighton versus that Colorado State game with Memphis, where I was just trying to get too cute. BYU, get out the way. Wisconsin, flip a coin. I'm down. Yeah, that's a coin flip game. Like Wisconsin, they rely more on 3 balls than BYU does. I disagree. Do they? I think BYU relies more on the shooting. I think the outside shooting. I know it's similar. St. Mary's going to upset Bama. Calling it now. I agree with you. St. Mary's beats Alabama. Does UCLA have the best chance to win as a dog tomorrow? They definitely have a chance. I mean, Tennessee's a defensive team. It's always risky. Defense only gets you so far. It's not 2006. You can't just go out and bully teams. When I was at West Virginia with Press Virginia, just punk people, man. Press the whole game, swarm them. They wouldn't call fouls. You could kind of get away with mauling guys and getting turnovers. With the cylinder rule and shit, man, I don't like defensive teams. I like teams that make fucking shots. That's where I'm at with college hoops now. Wisconsin has experience in 2 interchangeable 7-footers. Tonje and Blackwell are playing great ball right now. Yeah, 100%. There's no way anybody could disagree with that. Straight facts. Jeopardy. For real, though. No way Arkansas should have beaten Kansas. Zone is fucking them up. Dickinson is oof. Yeah, I know. Yeah, the Kansas had it in the bag, but then KJ Adams got hurt. Yeah, rigged, bullshit, retarded. Calipari has some boys up and running. Yeah, I mean, Jarnell Davis, anytime he's involved, you got a chance for sure. Wisconsin also the best free throw shooting team in the country, which is always an advantage in close games down the stretch. Good point. Are they the best, though? I don't know about number one. I know they're good. High Point was so popular. Yeah. Yeah. You're right. You're right. What do you think about Bob Morris playing with Bama? I think St. Mary's are definitely live. St. Mary's going to win the game. Bama's fucked. I think Kentucky can take Illinois with the threes. Is that who plays that? The Illinois game was a little bit on the later side, so I forgot to check and refresh who that matchup is. Yeah, you're right. Illinois plays Kentucky. Illinois is currently a small favorite. So I actually agree with your comment. I also think, yeah, saying you think Illinois can take or Kansas or fucking Jesus, man, 3 a.m. Kentucky can take Illinois at the threes. No doubt they can. BYU relies more, but Wisconsin might be a bit more efficient. Yeah, definitely see St. Mary's beating Atlanta. Okay, agree with that. How do you feel about Arkansas beating St. John's? It's very possible. I think it's likely. Sorry if you're repeating yourself. Just join. No problem. Scottsdale, Arizona treadmill team has arrived. Yo, what's going on, guys? Crank that speed up, man. Treadmill, this is what you guys got to do. You got to slow down if you're running right now. You go down to 3 miles an hour. You crank the incline up. Just fucking walk. And when that becomes too much, bump it down to 2.5 miles an hour. Catch your breath a little. Bump it back to 3. If you're fit as fuck, bouncing back and forth between 3.5 and 3 miles an hour. But full incline on the treadmill, just walking, I feel like blows the fucking doors off running. I also can't run indoors. I get fucking get like vertigo. You're just running in place too long and then you step off. It feels like you're walking like way too fast. I don't like that feeling. Like fucks up my head. It's like I think it's like the equivalent of some people being seasick. So I don't fuck with that at all. But yeah. Shout out to the treadmill team, man. Illinois spanking Kentucky. Kentucky plays no defense. I mean, that is valid. There's no way I can argue that. I mean, for most of that first half tonight. By the way, I did cash a ticket on Kentucky minus 5.5 first half. That was one winner. It was pathetic. I mean, it's March Madness. It's the tournament. And Kentucky was like not even interested in trying. It was very, very odd. The fuck, Illinois is a favorite. Yeah, that was kind of my reaction too, to be honest. Like, what the fuck? But Illinois is so weird. Like, Illinois can beat anybody if they're playing, their best shit. So kind of weird. The line might be saying Illinois at Sweet 16. Yeah, I mean, I just got to your comment again. It's like the same thing. I mean, weird team, man. They're mediocre for a full month? Or are they going to just come alive now? They got the roster. Coaching, it's okay. It's not really bad. It's not great, but it's okay. Players are good. Toughness is there. Illinois can beat anybody on any given day. It's just, man, that offense can just go cold. What about Florida? They keep rolling. I don't know, man. I feel like I don't have a good feel for Florida. And they're just so overvalued. It's just like, it's hard for me to even give an opinion or touch any type of game they're even involved with until much, much later. You start getting a Final Four. If you give me them against a really good team, maybe I'll have a different opinion. But for now, yeah, I guess if it's not broke, don't fix it. I have a no sweat and hold on, I just lost that. I have a no sweat and want to do a 16 leg for the next 2 days, just $10. Can you let me know what you think? Yeah, well, just donate to charity. You're not hitting 16 legs. You want to make a chunk of money? Pick 3. Pick 3. If you win, you win some money. I guarantee you right now, you're not hitting 16 bets. Or is it too much? Yeah, it's too much. You're not getting 16 right. There's only 16 games left in the whole second round. You're going to get... Oh, shit. I just spilled my fucking tea. Yeah, you're not gonna get fucking 16 games, right? Absolutely not, man. Absolutely not. I mean, 3 games, even 3. Are you talking like money line upsets, or you're talking like spread predictions? I mean, I'm scrolling through them right now. Yeah, pick maybe 3, maybe 3 or 4 if it's really like a free bet or whatever. Can't believe I just spilled half of my tea too. At least I got most of it left. It's just basic mint tea. Doesn't hurt anything, but it's so fucking annoying. About that, you get off the treadmill and you feel like you're still walking. Yeah, I don't know. If I'm gonna go for a run or something, like I'm just gonna go outside. Kentucky or Illy, probably Kentucky. And that's not tomorrow. That's the next day. Well, technically it is tomorrow. I guess today's Saturday. I'm not sold on Drake for this upcoming matchup. No, Drake's gonna get put in their place. Drake's gonna get put in their place, man. I mean, did you see the shots Drake was taking against Missouri? It was like kind of like shit shots at the buzzer, like at the end. Somehow every single one went in. It was fucking crazy. Kentucky got the nerves out. They play a lot better next game. That's very fair. Good point. Just throw no sweat on St. Mary's money line. Yeah, that's another thing. Pick a money line. Arkansas or St. Mary's. You know, pick one. Pick one and send it. Pick one and send it, man. Pick one and send it. Thanks for all you do. Yeah. Appreciate you tuning in. If it ain't straight, it's gay. It's true. It's just for fun. Do you think it's ever worth doing? No. Fuck no. 16 legs? Crazy. Absolutely not. Do your premiums have kind of sucked the last few days? Yeah, the last 2 days. Yeah. Last 2 days. Yeah. Definitely. I mean, I put the results on the screen, but you can read them. They're on the screen right now. So look at the last week, 18 and 13. Look at the last month, 86 and 55, up 33.4 units. That's even with today integrated. 33 units in a month. If you want to criticize 48 hours of betting, that's completely up to you. That's somebody who generally doesn't have the money or isn't, sticking to the bankroll, man. Like, there's a reason I put units on the screen and use one standard unit is 2.5% of all of the money I have to wager. So when I have the losing days, it just takes a little chunk out of it. You don't lose your ass. So the people who don't, listen to that, and then I have a bad day and they only had $100 to gamble with and they went all in because they thought I just am going to win on repeat forever, and then they lost their whole balance, then I can totally understand the frustration. It's like, I joined it on this guy's stuff. Like, he had really good numbers. Like, the chance that he was going to win based on his numbers was good. So I went all in and I lost. Now I have no money to gamble with anymore. I get the frustration, and that's where a lot of the comments have been coming from the last few days. But my long-term clients, man, they don't say a peep. They've been with me for over, a year and a half. I don't know why somebody would continue to pay me month after month after month for over a year if it wasn't worth their time. I'll pretty much just leave it at that. I don't judge anybody with anything less than really a month. I mean, at least a few weeks. Let someone at least show you for a few weeks before you judge. And the numbers are on the screen, man. I'm up over 30 units in 30 days. That's fucking insane. Moneyline predictions, because I hit 12 out of 12 once this season. $100, no sweat. That is wild. 12 out of 12. Phew. 5-6. Oh, minus 110. I can see SMU minus 9.5 over Kate. Yeah, I don't know. The Big 12 though is so impressive as a conference. It's I think that's tough. It's a tough call. I could see it either way with the boost. Okay. Parlays over 2 legs do nothing but lose money for me over time. Yeah, you got to kind of keep it to 2. I did that today. I really like St. Mary's. I wanted to put out a pretty big bet on St. Mary's, but it got up to 4.5. And I woke up this morning and I couldn't do that. I couldn't be laying, needing that team to win by 5 or more versus that really, really scrappy Vanderbilt team. But what I did was I split them up. I did 1.5 units each and just took the money line and paired it with a big favorite here on the 22nd. So as long as a couple of the big favorites today just simply win the game, I'll cash both of those parlays. But I agree, you got to keep it to 2 teams at the most. No doubt about it. Regular season NFL, college football Saturday, and just the middle of the season on a random October Saturday, like that's fine if you want to put together a 5 or a 6 teamer and try to really get ahead, but not in college basketball, and especially not here in March. Maybe regular season on some of those big Saturday slates, you could maybe choose 3, maybe 4 teams. I did that a few times, but definitely can't recommend that. Chance of hitting 4 legs, 8%. Yeah, I don't know the chance. I mean, not worth the time though. Drake played slapping me. Yeah, they got away with murder. I thought it was more Missouri playing bad than Drake playing good. I'm a new subscriber, but I heard you say you played for West Virginia. No, I didn't play for club, but no, I didn't play on the team. There were 2 in the country. I'm 5'9". I can ball for sure. I'll go out there and get points for sure. I played on the club team, but no, I did not play on West Virginia University's basketball team, man. Absolutely not. If they had a practice or something, I could play pickup and not look like a fool, but nah, I can't. Kidding me? Mm-mm. Them boys would come to the rec center some nights when we were playing pickup. And I used to play with some of the players integrated like into the pickup squads, just running 5s full court. And nah, dude, they're like throwing lobs in the gym, just playing rec. It's like, yo, no, thank you. I can't compete with that. New to being here. What's late? I mean, favorite. Virginia, if you don't mind me asking, when were your playing days? Just answer that. No, he went there. Correct. I don't think the tourney is rigged, just a bad day. It's one of the few postseason formats still true and not corrupt. Yeah, I can't agree with that. It looks corrupt to me. They want the big names moving forward. They wanted certain matchups for round 2. It doesn't look good in my opinion. Not playing alum. Correct. Regular season is rigged. The regular season is rigged. The tourney, they all going hard. We bounce back tomorrow, Rams. Don't worry about it. Yeah, I'm definitely not worrying about it, but I disagree. I think the regular season is just very nonchalant, just normal. Yeah, I'm definitely looking forward today. I mean, we got those 2 1.5 unit parlays ready to go with just the money line, and then here shortly, I'll refresh the client list, and I got more plays, man. Just normal straight wagers, but some bigger ones for sure. It's March Madness, bro. You said it's your most profitable time. Yeah, well, obviously. I mean, what am I gonna say? Don't join the text list. I mean, I was up 38 units, before I lost a couple here over the last couple of days. So I'm gonna come on here, on an 85 and 50 run and tell people, this is what I've done over the last month, but don't join my premium. Like at the end of the day, I want more people on my text list to try to help and kind of show them the way. So of course I'm gonna say it's my most profitable time. And last year I did do very, very well. It's 2 days in. It's 2 days. 2 fucking days. We just got to the second round. What happens if today and tomorrow are huge profitable days? My first 4 days overall end up in profit, and then I kill the Sweet 16, and then I kill the Elite 8. I lose a little bit in the Final 4. I win the championship, and you put it all together, and it's a bunch of money. Then everybody that was crying in the first 2 days is going to feel really fucking stupid. Daniel, legit, you're going to bounce back? Yeah, I don't even know if it's about bouncing back. It's just keep on keeping on, man. It's just the same shit. I'm going to just keep on keeping on. Same shit, man. Of course, I'm going to have losing days. Look at the 30-day sample size. I mean, there's a lot of losing picks in there. Yes, I have 86 wins, but I have 55 losses. So, of course, amongst that 30 days, there was definitely losing days. And there were some that were much, much worse than these last 2 days. I think I had one day where I went like 1-7, 1-8, like just couldn't buy one, lost like 10 units in a day. I mean, it's I don't even know what I'm talking about. Everybody knows that this is part of sports betting. But I do win a lot more than I lose. You just got to expand your vision at least a week, man. People judge me on 2 days of a very chalky, uncharacteristic March Madness tournament. Sorry, man. Sorry I didn't take all the big favorites and laid just the points and just be like a casual, because that's the only people that are in profit right now. I feel like my picks are going to really, really do well here in the next few rounds. Good point. It's not even a premium. It's just a free. Oh, missed this one. Chandler, trust me, I've been profiting from this guy. I've been doing $50 straight bets every spread he gave during college basketball regular season for 3 weeks, and I profit about 800 to a. Yeah, so there you go. And that's the way you got to do it. And I'm sure there were plenty of losing picks in the mix. I'm sure you lost tons of wagers, but even at $50 a piece, man, it adds up. It adds up. You really have to stick to the straight bets. You can't chase losses. You can't fluctuate how much you're wagering at one time. You just got to understand that some days are just not your days. But but out of 30 days, if you can win 20 of them, you're up so much money. Up so much money, man. 60% winning percentage does wonders. Does wonders. It's not even premium, it's just the free videos he posts. Yeah. Yep. Okay, posted it, blah, blah, blah. I subscribed. That really hasn't been great. Yeah, well, apparently you haven't been on there very long. Texas Tech, Auburn, Maryland may be safe. Texas Tech, Auburn, and Maryland. Maybe not Maryland. Texas Tech, Auburn, like safe just to simply win the game. Man, I probably. I hit Baylor money line. Yeah, I gave that out in my video. That's a game I regret not betting. I really wanted to use, my mindset that the Big 12 still remains the best conference in basketball. SEC overrated, and Iowa State today, blowout. Would have been a winner, even though they're laying a lot of points. Baylor, told you guys, take the 2 points. They win the game outright. So I regret not really hammering home my Big 12 stuff. You guys know I know the Big 12 the best out of all conferences. So it's just a coin flippy game. I mean, even that mistake game. Yeah, Baylor prevailed, but was it really that comfortable? I mean, you never really knew for sure like your bet was cashed until the clock hit 0, I feel like. So I definitely regret not betting Baylor, but it's what it is. Chandler needs to rethink his betting strategy. I don't think so. I think Chandler's fine. I think he's just a little bit eager to win maybe a little bit too much money too quickly. You don't get you can't just jump into sports betting and try to double your net worth in one day. You find someone on the internet that has good numbers and you just go, well, based on the odds of his numbers, like today probably is going to be a really good day. He wins most of his picks. So I'm going to go super hard today, make up a lot of ground, pay my rent, and then I'm going to use my money from that point moving forward and do the straight bets. Like that's just too eager. Like the other day, like on Thursday was a really bad day, not even really bad. 1-4, down 4.6 units. Like not even that big of a deal. I mean, 4.6 units. I'm going to be betting more than that on a single wager here in these bigger rounds of the tournament. So, the units are important, man. So people that can't follow that or want to win too much money too quickly, that's a for sure recipe for a loss, for sure. Instead of complaining. Love Morgantown. My brother lives in Clarksburg. Yeah, Morgantown's fun, but it's just not the same. It's just not the same. When I was there, downtown was fucking insane. Insane. I feel so bad for my organs still today. Just the whole week, man. Thursdays in Morgantown in like 2017. Oof. It was brutal. The drinks were like a quarter. Nah, bro, I make pretty good money betting. Glad I took Illinois and Colorado State. Had I took the Nets, I was texted I would have lost. Oh, NBA? Interesting. Yeah, I don't bet NBA until the playoffs. Said this a couple days ago. Committee fuck mid-majors. Yeah, it sucks. UNC Wilmington could have beaten just about anybody except who they got. Brutal matchup for them. I thought Bryant was good. I thought Akron was okay. They were definitely upsets ready to happen if the bracket was prepared the right way. No doubt about it. What's your most comfortable pick you think today or something? Or is that something for premium? Yeah, so there's not really one. right? If there was one single bet that I knew was the most comfortable, then it would have more units on it. It's more like, if you have 100 games in front of you, you kind of like 75, you really like 50, you're going to pick your best 30, and you're going to bet them all for generally the same unit size. You hope to hit a majority of those. You take your profit, you move on the next day. So, yeah, there's not really like one isolated game where I'm just like eggs in the basket, fucking hammer it. West Virginia not getting in was crazy. No, it was criminal. It was corrupt and it was criminal. It's disgusting. I mean, it was a new bar. I know West Virginia gets they get disrespected often with like the rankings in football and stuff like that, publicity, not necessarily getting chosen for like college game day, even when they have, good matchups there in Morgantown. By the way, I went to college game day. That hard helmet you guys see me wearing some of the videos, especially in football season, that came from college game day. I was in a tent for like 4 days in Morgantown for the TCU West Virginia football college game day in 2014. Epic, man. Epic time. The amount of vodka that was drank in that tent was, god damn, man. I can't believe I'm alive. That place is fucking insane for people that haven't been to Morgantown. Like I said, it's not the same as it was, but man. You make good money, then why are you complaining? Try again tomorrow. Losing days happen. Yeah, I mean, that's fair too, to respond back to him. I mean, that is fair. I mean, you just got, I mean, at least, man, I say a month. I know some people don't have the financial situation to be that patient, and I understand that. So that makes sense, but damn, at least a week. I mean, people that get bent out of shape in a day or two, not even that bad losing, like a 1-4 day today. I think I put my I fully updated tonight. I think I put that up. If I didn't, I'll just read it right now to you guys. This is exactly what happened today. Kentucky first half -5.5 cash. Memphis on the money line, trying to be sharp and go against the big public fucking Colorado State pick. I didn't even like Memphis. That was just, I couldn't believe how public it was, and it was still a pick 'em. So I tried Memphis. Lost. I rarely do that, but I had to fade the public there. Oklahoma +6. It looked great until there was about 2 fucking minutes left, and they melted. Lost. Bryant, Michigan State first half under cash. Xavier +3.5 miss. And then 2 money line parlays, both that had St. Mary's. And then they're integrated with 2 teams tomorrow. So, I mean, if the parlays come through, that's 1, 2. I mean, that's it's a winning record. So we'll see what happens, man. I'm not tripping. There's so much of this tournament left. And honestly, if you're just joining my party in March Madness, you're late to the party. The money to be made was in February, to be honest. It's one of the best months ever. You just got to do the whole season with me. I mean, that's just what it is. Football too. Like football, I got fucking destroyed in the beginning. Like football, do you guys remember the big favorites covering for the first few weeks? I was down like 20 units in the first like 4 weeks of NFL. The last 8 weeks, I went 7-1 with winning weeks in those 8 weeks. And some of those were like double-digit unit weeks. I mean, I put up huge numbers. So if you were like with me for all of football and now all of college basketball, basically like the whole last half a year, you probably tripled, quadrupled your bankroll. I mean, it's a long-term game, man. It's long-term. I'm gonna head out. When you stream in the morning, I'm gonna try. Maybe I will get on here before tip off. I'm not complaining, bro. Okay. Dan, have you ever thought of having a friend work with you to upload with, or just have another channel you collab with? I mean, yeah, I have some people on here. You guys saw TP3 bets I had on the channel the other day. Sometimes I get Sean Higgs on here. Sometimes you guys might see Sean Higgs on the Picks and Parlays channel or his own channel. He's on the Winner's Circle sports betting channel as well with those guys. He's been on my channel before. But yeah, man, I was thinking of maybe just having some people pop on here, especially the people with the big mouths, not necessarily anyone in the comments tonight, but yeah, some of the other people that have been commenting on the videos lately. Like maybe we'll see if these people want to show their face instead of leave a comment. I'll send them to link to my StreamYard and As long as they have a phone or something, we'll get them on the live stream and ask them who they like in a game and ask them to explain it. It'd be kind of fun. I was just being honest that the premiums kind of sucked during the tournament. Yeah, dude, you said it 100 times, man. I mean, you cry like a little bit more, maybe it'll turn around. Again, it's been 2 days, and if these parlays come through tomorrow, today ended up like okay, like around 500, kind of treading water. 1-4 the first day, so a little bit behind the 8 ball from where I wanted to be at. But Saturday, Sunday, 2 huge opportunities. If both of these days go really, really well, and then you look at the 4 days as a whole, it's insane to look back at the people that were crying over like 24 hours. I'm up 33 fucking units in the last month. My premium's fucking insanely profitable. It's just the last day or two hasn't been that great. It's been 2 days, bro. Chill. It's only the first round. Second, third round are the best. Yeah, I would agree with the second and third being the best, because now we have a couple teams that like snuck through, or teams that we might think are fraudulent, or maybe some better teams that just didn't shoot the ball well in the first game. And yeah, I completely agree. The first round, you just try to escape with too much damage done. And if you make money, awesome. I mean, if you can make money in the first round of March Madness, then great. But yeah, second, third round, Final Four, not the first round, not the championship game, but just the meat and potatoes, like the good quality games in the Elite Eight and the Sweet 16. Those are the big bets. Those are the ones that are a little bit more reliable, predictable place to make the money for sure. Chandler, do you have Insta? I can show you my winnings from him. I don't tell. Yeah, I mean, you don't even have to, man. They're on the screen. It's on the bottom of the screen. Everything, scroll through a month of videos, man. As he suggests yesterday. Okay. It's been 2 days. What the fuck? Jesus, man. Oh my God. Sheesh. You want us text list, or are you just watching the free vids? Free, haha, no disrespect to Dan at all. I don't pay for picks. I've been watching every sport since birth. Yeah, and you know what? To be honest, some of the better people in the industry that are capable of betting on their own, and they don't need help with like learning the discipline of the units. Like, that's really the value of being on my client list, is if you're like a little bit newer to the game, like having the right unit sizes on the wagers, it shows you how to get through the days that don't go well. Like 1-4 on the first day of March Madness on Thursday. If my unit size was all in on that particular day, like you could sink your ship going 1-4. But those were like just standard plays. I lost 4.6 units. That's a drop in the fucking bucket. Like, threw a little bit of my profit back over the last month. Like, absolutely nothing. Doesn't affect anything. My entire season to date college basketball is at 55.5% right now. So drop in the fucking bucket, a 1-4 day. Doesn't even affect me at all. I wake up the next day just ready to rock and roll again. Thinking all chalk, blah, 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 blah. I wonder what the history. Yeah, it's interesting. How you feel about BYU, Wisconsin? Yeah, we talked about that. I think we think it's coin flippy. All my close friends play on our D1 B-ball football team, so I have resources, let's say. Yep, nice. I was also a committed D1 soccer player for a year. Oh, soccer's gay, bro. Get out the chat. I'm just messing with you, man. Dan, we can collab with college football if you ever want. I prove my record. Screenshots college football. I went 90% correct for my spreads. Money line. No way, bro. Now you're blowing smoke. Maybe you hit the wrong number. 90? No chance. With all due respect, my friend, you're talking the whole season, 90? No. Soccer. Oh man. You should get on with Kyle. I've talked with Kyle offline. He said he'd bring me on the show as a guest. I haven't heard back from him. I bugged him once or twice to do it, because they don't really do too well over there. Super entertaining, great info, great people, super fun. Would love to have a beer with them out, but just not the best at betting. So yeah, I bug Kyle all the time, man. On Twitter sometimes I poke at him. I say, dude, man, when are you gonna send me that invite that we talked about? So Who knows? Maybe sometime soon I'll be over there on the Sauce Network. Feel like y'all would be, yeah, it'd be entertaining, man. It'd be entertaining. He knows he knows me more from my normal videos, not really like how I am in today's live stream is kind of how I would be on his show, not like my normal videos where I'm like fucking acting a fool. So maybe he's a little bit hesitant of having me on the show just because I'm pretty irrational, like in my normal videos. And when you're a smaller channel, like you kind of have to be. And as I grow and get more views and stuff, I will taper off and cut the bullshit and act like an adult. I'm not a bad person. It's just that's social media. I mean, don't you guys see it all over the place? Like you go on Twitter, you go on Insta, like you have to at least do a little bit of stupid things and compromise your image a little bit to get some engagement. Otherwise, this is all for just, it's just not going to work. Like if I come on here and I'm just like bland and normal and just, what's going on, guys? Let's do the picks today, and just talk like flatlined, like I'm just not going to grow. I mean, people just aren't going to gravitate to it. So yeah, it might be annoying some videos, and I apologize for when I'm like over the top, like too annoying, but I mean, you guys can't lie, man. You've learned to love it, I feel like. I mean, you guys are watching the videos. It's got to be entertaining at least. 90% for the playoffs, not regular official. Okay. Just find someone else to cover. Okay. Chandler, I have 2 free picks for you. Duke spread Sunday and Houston spread today. All right, there you go. Write it down. Dan, you might hate me for this, but I'm only doing parlays for round 1 and 2 because I hate spreads, blah, 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 blah. Okay, that's fair. Team I like is winning. I want to be happy. Can't be mad at a team for winning up by 20 and not 25 due to the spread. Yeah, understandable, man, especially if you have the capital. If you're betting enough to where a juicy money line still is paying you a good amount, that makes sense. Starting from now on, please just take Duke spread every. I can't, man. I ain't. Okay, so this comment is really funny because I'm probably betting against Duke next round, more than likely. Acting like an adult is overrated. Yeah, that's why I don't usually in my videos. That's why I act pretty irrational and retarded, like, to be honest. But you guys got to realize, like, I know it. I'm aware of it. Like, I'm with you. I know it's ridiculous. I say stupid things and act like a dummy often. Like, I get it, man. I get it. I'm not going to deny it. I'm very normal. I'm just extra in my videos, and that's why the channel has grown a little bit here. Baylor is an amazing player. What, Edgecombe? Yeah, he's nasty. Edgecombe's really, really good. It's more than him. Omir's good too. Baylor's got good guards. Good coach too. They're going to beat Duke, I think. What do you think about the games being fixed? Popcorn, yellow stripe, smile. Yeah, they're fixed. Shitty. It's annoying. They just want the bigger names to get through the tournament. They want the Elite 8, the Sweet 16 to just be the big household names for views and shit. Duke has the best rotation in the nation. Maybe. You don't think Duke can land? Look, Duke has been a covering machine, man. I'm not going to talk you off Duke. If you like Duke and you've been winning, just ride the wave, man. Ride the wave. But speaking of riding the wave, guys, it is 3:20 in the morning, so I'm going to pop off here. I got to get some sleep. I got to wake up, send out the updated plays to the client list here. I'll probably do it in the morning this time. Like the last couple days, I sent out some plays later at night, so I'll probably send out the plays in the morning. And looking forward to the second round. Hopefully we can actually kind of get a stranglehold here. First day, ugly. Second day, solid. We'll take it. Hopefully the money line parlays come through. That would be a nice help, at 3 units there. And then, just continue making progress. A lot of this tournament left. And, heck yeah, man. So I'll see you guys in a little. How can we contact you, by the way? Insta. I do have an Insta, but it's for a whole different fucking industry, man. I do have 12K followers on Insta, but it's for fishing. It's a fishing Instagram. It is, yeah. I mean, I'm on Twitter. Look up Dan's Rants on Twitter. Send me a DM or something like that. So that's pretty much it, man. Catch you guys in the next video. I'll see you tomorrow. I'll try to do a live stream before these games tip off after I send out the plays. So Get some sleep, everybody, as well, man. It's 3 o'clock. Y'all got to go to bed too.